Well, Mark, you've got a nice selection headache this weekend, I imagine.
Yeah, but we're off the back of a good performance, good win. We've got guys coming back, hopefully, likes of Joe and Glenn, so we'll be a little bit stronger. Obviously, we had a couple of young lads on the bench and didn't have too many defensive-minded players, to be fair, so hopefully we'll address that. So, yeah, we've got lots of options.
It'll be a tough decision for you, I imagine. A lot of the guys that came in really took the opportunity last weekend.
Yeah, I was really pleased. There was nobody on the day that underperformed. So clearly we had a different formation, a different game plan than we've normally had, and so that worked well. So it's another string to our bow. It's one we can revisit. We may well continue in the same vein, but we'll have to wait and see. We'll see who's available.
It's nice to see that strength in depth, happening in fruition as well, with the likes of Mark Hughes coming in.
Yeah. I've said time and time again, we've got a good squad here. There's decent enough depth. Obviously, if you have injuries in the same position, if you have all defensive injuries, which we seem to have had this year, then you can't carry 3 or 4 of the right quality players in every position. It's impossible to do that. So sometimes you'll be a little bit stretched, but then it's up to other guys to come in. Some like Mam Juff have to play in positions that they're not overly familiar with, but they've still got to come in and do a job, and they do that, and they're able to do that because they train correctly and they know what's required and what's expected of them.
We spoke about Mam and Gianelli last weekend, but I think one player who came in and really led by example was Jonathan Walters.
Yeah, well, listen, John had a role to play as well. We wanted a trigger for everything that we were doing behind, and John will always give you that. He'll always close people down, always chase lost causes for you, and as a consequence people behind react to that, and he did exactly what we needed from him. On another day, half a yard longer leg, maybe he could have gone on the end of a couple of good chances. So no, he was one of many that did well on the day.
He's one man who took the armband off Ryan. Is there any update on him?
Ryan's going out with the physios. He's not back with the group yet. I think he has to be doubtful for the weekend again, but the problem with this, it's a niggling injury right in the middle of the calf, and you have to be careful with those. They can be a little bit problematic if you come back too soon, so we'll be careful with him. But he's out with the physios. He could be training with us tomorrow. If not, then we'll take our time and see if we can get him back next week.
Burnley this weekend. How do you expect them to arrive at the Bet365 stadium?
Well, they're good side. They're organised. They've done better at home than they have away. So obviously they'll be trying to improve their away performances, and we have to be ready for anything that they might come up with. They may well change shape, personnel or whatever, just to try and change their look somewhat. So it might be a case that we face a team that we're not expecting, but I think it's more about us and the way we're playing at the moment, the run we're on. We're in good form, so it doesn't matter what they do really.